Alright, what's up guys? Today I bring you guys a video with the Camaro. We haven't done one of these in a while, but we are prepping it for the paint finally. So now you guys might be thinking, you're gonna paint it outside? No sir. We are, how do you say this? We are gonna use a tent and paint in there. So we're gonna be doing part by part because it's kind of a small tent. But yeah, so right now we're taking off the bumper and then move on to taking off the fender. You guys see I'm trying to keep everything organized. These are the parts. That way I could just look back at it and see what I took off. Back here, I think there was four little screws that I had to take off on each side to remove the inner fender liner to be able to access the bolts that hold on the bumper on the back. So two of them were able to come off smoothly, and then there was two other ones that were like completely rounded off or like rusted on there, so we had to buy a grinder. I think you guys will see it later in the video. I don't think I actually got it on here, but we managed to take two off, and then the other two are just like not able to come off. So we use I think it's called the grinder, the angle one or whatever, and you could have slid on the side and you were able to take it off with a flathead. But I was trying to prep it with the wire brush, try to get any of the things off of it, but I mean it just wasn't really working out. But you can see right there. I think it's four or five maybe. And here's a grinder we got from Walmart. We had to kind of make it up because it just wasn't really working the way I wanted it to. What am I even showing you guys here? Oh, there you go. This is the flathead, and that's how we were able to take it off. I wish I was able to show you guys better, but it's a little blurry. And yeah, we just put everything back inside the bag to try to get it nice and out. So here we got no, I didn't even show it, but there were some bolts behind there you had to take off to be able to take the bumper off. And then you kind of just snap around it. I'll show you guys here. Well, don't mind the audio system in the back. That's not fully working. It's just it's just back there for now. Hopefully we get to do that before summer's over too. But for now, I think something that I really want to get through is the whole paint job. So here we have all the connectors. You can see the camera was kind of scary. I completely forgot it was there since I installed it. And then these clips on these Chevys, there's always like the connector clip that unhooks it, and there's a like a lock to it. You guys can see me here. I'm trying to pull it. I had to. Here it is. Here's the lock. So you remove the lock, and then you could just push out and pull it out. And we also got the lights. We just I don't know. We unhooked them and put them away so that we could sand all this down. But as you can see, there's a lot of imperfections in this bumper that we wanna fix up. I'm trying to think if this black part I should make it yellow. I think it might be it'll either look really good or it'll look really bad. Here's a I guess past bodywork. Someone put a a screw there to keep it in place, but hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Here's this person that I was nice and flat, and yeah, I mean so far the sanding process for this has been okay. But it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of weird. I think it's had a couple paint jobs done before on it already, and it's just there's layers and layers on it. But yeah, we got some parts done. All right, so here we're moving on. We're trying to get this lower part off. I'm showing you guys here what I want to paint, what I want to get done. As you can see, there's a lot of imperfections. And as we got this out, I'm thinking you guys you guys saw how fucked up that was. I'm thinking, oh, and this too. Look at it. So that it's just a bunch of bullshit that was going on. So right now we're trying to remove this. What is that thing called? The door panel. We're trying to remove the door panel to get back there. And I mean this isn't too bad. There's just a couple screws every now and then. This right here is kind of important. It pulls up. It doesn't pull sideways. I was trying to pull it sideways. Anyways, now it's nighttime. We got everything out. Here is it. Since I was gonna leave this overnight, I decided to just cover it up. And then this is me the next day. We're removing the door. because we really want to get back there. There you go. All right, so this is basically it. Okay, here's it sanded. And then what's going on here? Oh, here. So I'm just talk over this picture right here. So what ended up happening there was a bunch of little scratches that I wanted to like smooth out, so I used filler. Now I've gotten a little bit better with the filler over time, but you can see that was my first time using that filler on there, and that did not go as it should have. I put it on way too thick, so it took super long to sand it back down to how it was, and then sanding it down made the edges of like all around it go back to bare metal. So I just ended up with a big high spot. So yeah, I'm hoping when we move on to the other side, I'll be more of an expert. This right here was me painting it. I left it, I left this there for a couple of days and I painted it, and it actually came out decent. There's just some spots that we probably need to sand down before we move on to the clear coat. But yeah, that'll be the next video. Uh, we did the door just yesterday, and there were some parts that ended up having some contamination, and it didn't really go out as planned. There was a bunch of little holes on it, and it was like that didn't happen when none anything else other than the door. So I guess I just screwed up on there, but hopefully the rest of the car will run smoothly. I mean, the more we do it, the more we learn, and it'll just go better. But yeah, other than that, well, I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully decent paid job for me.